Hello there, and welcome back to episode 4 of Steel Forest. So, I did accidentally let the time run on when I left the game the last time, and it paused when we found that. So, welcome to the caverns, my friends. We finally have found the lost tier 1. I expected as much. And we have to take care of the fallout of that discovery first. So, the first thing that I do, let's delete those jobs. And let's also delete the rest of the jobs there. And then we build a wall in front of that. Just like that. Because that's what dwarves do when they are confronted with problems that they don't want to take care of right now. They build a wall in front of it and forget about them forevermore. Jokes aside, currently I really was thinking about how I could seal this off. Well, it's a little bit of a pickle, because if I build a floorboard on top of that, the dwarf in question needs to be... oh boy. Troglodytes. Oh boy, this will be... So, alright, we have a flock of troglodytes. Just like that, problems arise. Okay, let's take care of that. Step 1, assign barracks. I'm so happy that I started with some weapons. Step 2, assign a militia commander. Step 3, create a squad. Step 4, give them a schedule to train forever. Step 5, give them some person to train with. Step 6, pray to Armok that they're going to pick up some gear and murder those troglodytes. Because we are in for a really, really nasty time here. Those troglodytes, they will be pestering us, but there's the first one of them down. So, yeah. There's another massacre here. Looks like the troglodytes stand no chance. So let's see how it goes. So, the dogs are attacking the troglodytes, I see. And here the woodcutter came in. And the manager ended the battle with this bronze battle axe. That's how managers should work. Alright. Yeah, so people are injured. Yeah. It ain't time yet for things like these, but we will hopefully get that emergency together. So, now we need a hospital. Hospitals are meeting areas, right? Boom. We do require a chest. Boom. I don't know if we already got a table. No, we don't. Alright. So, that's on the to-do list then as well. And the box. Alright. But so far, it looks as if we survived the incident quite okay. Yeah, that is why breaking into the caverns from below is a horrible idea. I'll remember that. We're not gonna do that again. So, the woodcutter happens to be our chief medical dwarf. That's a good thing. Alright. And we're going to disband this place. Or how can you? Ah, yeah, we can't just Delete the entire squad. There we go. I don't want no fighters at the current time. Okay, injured citizens, but we now got the ability, I hope at least, to fix the problems well enough. Let's get ourselves a bucket, just in case we are missing one. Luckily, we got water from the outside, so yeah. I think we did it. Okay, so whew. Scary. Scary, scary. So yeah, I must have managed to just find a spot to dig past that. So those creatures, they surely have regretted what they did. Yeah. It's a good thing that the miners and woodcutters are decent fighters on their own. So we'll have to look into the Gabbro layer then next. For the iron. So let's order a gem cutting job. We want to retain some raw gems though, always. Let's see, Gabbro could be the layer that we are looking for. So we're just going to do the same thing on this level as well. And we'll see what that'll bring. Ooh, I'm not gonna lie, these troglodytes, they really scared the hell out of me. Very happy that nobody did lose his life or anything worse. Well, you know what I want to say. So, yeah. That is a big deposit of these. But beyond that, we didn't find too much. Yet. So, then there's the Dacite layer. So, we haven't found any traces of iron here yet in the Dacite layer, so, well, we're going to do the same here again. We're just prospecting, because it is really important at that point that we do, because the enemy is approaching, and why did nobody carry that stinking cadaver of a troglodyte outside there? We do have a corpse and a refuse stockpile. What's wrong? If I only knew. So here in the Dacite layer, we found a new gemstone type. Yeah, I don't know why these rotten body parts are not getting hauled away. Is that because of the standing orders that I changed? Hauling, ignore bodies. Oh yeah, that doesn't work at all. This is the final outcome of workers ignore bodies, and this is absolutely not feasible. Get these rotten troglodytes out there, friends. They can't stay there. Alright. As per usual, if things are not working out as intended, there is a answer for why that's happening. Okay, so let's get ourselves this on F3. So here the Dacite changes into Gabbro at this spot. Let's dig a little bit deeper there, but I don't expect too much. So we'll have to grave away deeper than this way. Alright. Let's see. I love mining. This is one of the things that always are one of the most fun things in each and every fortress to scout out for the stuff. The good stuff, you see. Alright, let's see. Oh, shoot. I didn't pay attention. Ugh. Oh, well. Nobody to blame but me. So we're going to do the special treatment. Luckily, when you come from above, you only attract things that can't fly. Troglodytes can't fly. So, yeah, to get further downstairs, we'll have to dig our way over there. I think this is much closer than the other direction. Yep. Well, that's some prospecting as well. Probably gonna be finding something interesting there. So... Oh, come on, you! What is this place? Made to drive me nuts, I tells ya. So, wow, this is, not getting us anywhere either. Ugh. So, looks as if I need to go altogether more into this direction. Let's see, that descent here, that's looking solid. Ah, more gemstone. It's all working as intended. It's all the medium quality stuff, but, well, doesn't matter to me. Alright, so let's see. This'll finally get us downstairs. Sheesh. That's been harder than anticipated. We do have a lot of Decite though now to work with. Greystone. How boring. More basalt, or basalt. I don't know how to pronounce it even. Need to check it up. Granite. So, yeah, let's do a excursion into the granite layers as well. Oh, still at auto mining. Silly old me. But the fort itself is now stable. That's a good start. We now just need to find out where the heck we are going to take our iron from. Because that stuff, so far, nowhere to be found. Except for a boatload of low-quality gemstone. This is in this fortress a very, very special thing. We have so much of those little nubbies here. Let's see what we're going to do with these. Alrighty. Yeah, nothing happening here. Dang it. So, well... I mean, there is a fair chance that I just wasn't prospecting far enough the other time for iron. But there's also a fair chance that the iron is just in another castle, so to speak. So we're going to go downstairs 10 stories again. See what we'll do there. Find there. Whatever. Hematite! Boom! Take that. Like I said, sometimes you just need to dig further on the same layer. Okay, so the industry of war can begin. Awesome. That's pretty small splotches of iron though, but they keep happening here. That's very small though. It's well, not much to write home about, in all honesty. Whatever. It is something we can work with. There are several layers of granite, so even if it is a more strenuous task to extract it out of this type of rock, we're dwarves, so it should stop us. It is a big relief, though, to have the first chunks of iron now available. As soon as we have smelted them. Ooh, red tourmaline. I was daunting and taunting this mountain long enough until it finally showed me the more precious gemstones. These are a lot more value than the small ones, so good stuff. Alright, let's get back to the city. I think this part here is already as good or horrible as it could and should be. We are going to go, and now we are building up a metalsmith's workshop. I don't know, maybe we're eventually going to pipe down some magma there, so I'll leave open a second floor for this. But my basic idea to approach this situation was now to just excavate a mean old hole, and we're going to adapt on that later. So, we begin a smelter. A wood furnace, because we need charcoal. And the smithy. Yeah, that's the basics. So we're gonna be storing the hematite down here. I'll be adapting the stockpiles on the fly. There's still a lot of things that we need to do differently here. But one thing at a time. Alright, so let's see. Here, level 1, level 2, level 3, level 4. Okay, since we're now done with the excavating part downstairs, we've found iron. My mission is accomplished. Let's continue on the actual mission of building this wonderful city. The good part is, with the acquisition of iron, nothing can stop us now from arming up our dwarves and defending our home easily. I like that. So, yeah. That's one of the things that I want to get started with as well. But first, let's make some charcoal. The logistical distance between our wood stockpile and the wood burner isn't too bad either. Okay, we're still only 15 people, so there's only so and so much that I can ask of these people here. Yeah, we have a leaky stairwell. Whatever. I'll take it as a scenic feature. So yeah, speaking about scenic features, I think we need to take that as a given in this area here as well. Alrighty. I am holding myself back now so desperately, and not setting up more jobs and tasks and things that I want to get done. We are still freaking 15 people, so I need to chill. Well then, couple of quarry bushes. I'll make that 2 fields. This should feed the entire fortress with everything we require. And on these fields, we do the mixture of sweet pod, pigtail, and a bit of plump helmet as well. There we go. Let's make that a top-notch priority. I love this feature. It's so freaking useful. It's one of the best. There we go. And here we're just going to go for the same. That brings us to not only plant processing, but we also now need to process plants to bags. So the leaves of the quarry bush get extracted into a bag. And obviously that means that we need to make cloth bags as well. So if the amount of processable plants is greater than 1, you do this. If the amount of bags is less than 10, you make bags. Baggy bags. So what I'm missing now is a loom. Right? Right. So Since I have so much excess space in the farming department, I think we're going to use that. Look at that. Take this spatial sense of terror. So we're going to go for that. I hate it when I am trying to build something and it doesn't work, you know. That's why I'm so happy that I found a second life for these. So, we've struck more Morions. Alright. There is a ton of Alanite, and I haven't ordered anything with that yet, so it's time to change that. We are now at a spot where we can order rock tables and chairs, and we're making these out of Alanite. There we go. So far, we're only making beds, doors, and bins. That's all of the furniture infrastructure that we're doing. So let's change that by adding in tables and thrones. There we go. We're also going to make rock mugs because our people need something to drink out of. That's been done at the Crafts Dwarves workshops. We're also going to use the last few bits and bobs of this hole here for the finished goods. Watch me use my space efficiently. And last but not least, we're going to store our cloth here. And to make things a little bit less space wasty, we're also going to store the leathers there as well. Good. So, as per usual, the only thing we're missing are workers. Early game, it's always the same. But maybe I'm just too fast at what I'm doing here. I don't know. I do know, though, that we can now make ourselves a couple of iron bars. That's making me happy. There we go. Get that charcoal. And start burning. Okay, so far so good. We got ourselves a small scale access to iron. I mean, I am assuming that the granite layers all have that feature for themselves going on, so we're giving that a try. As I really think that this was a nice taste, but we need more. Wherever I go, there's Kea around. Why is that so? So, let's make some markers. I forgot the other markers, but it doesn't matter. Alright. As things are standing, I'm so close before just calling out a blanket mining order. Just, you know, do that fat old quarry thing again. So we didn't find anything. Except for microcline. Alright. That's a sweet little bluish stone. But it was not what I've been looking for. We do find more of those small gemstones, though. But that's about that. Ah, well, why are you testing me like that, Arma? Are you protecting these elves after all? Why? Well, to make things more exciting, of course. So, yeah. I do this whole prospecting deal here also because I really don't want to fall into the mistake of ordering now something like 1,000 basalt blocks or 1,000 granite blocks, because that would bind my workforce in a way that would make me very, very unhappy in all honesty, so I don't. Ah, boy. Let's see. Let's get closer to that volcanic jazz. And let's get there. Ah, we struck fresh hematite. So yeah, it is in very, very small pockets there. Jeez. How unfortunate. And we didn't attract migrants this season. Yeah. Now the long time of waiting begins. But we're going to use that time of waiting with prospecting and preparing. Because the sweet part of all that is, the more we do here, the more iron we got. The more iron we got, the more soldiers we can get. The more soldiers we get, the faster we can build our fortress, because we don't need to worry about any rampaging animals outside there if we have 50 soldiers. Or more. Who knows? I don't know yet. But, yeah. It is clear that Steel Forest will have to import the material to make steel. What a shame. I'm calling this place Steel Forest, and then I lack the foresight to find a spot where we actually can make steel. Ugh, that's so typically me. But it's not like there are a bajillion of things that you need to take care of before you start a game anyway, so I'm taking it easy. If anything, it makes the game more exciting because we have a new problem to solve. So yeah, here we go. Our miners are already on their way to be absolute legends. But at the same time, as you see, acquiring fresh hematite isn't as easy. I am digging deeper now because of the opportunity or the hope that we might be finding some other metal or a different deposit. So, granite, schist. There's an entirely new layer. Boom. Alright. It's the time to build some floorboard action again. Okay then. Ruby cell. Alright. We're going to go for some prospecting here as well, of course. Let's see what we can find there. Alrighty. Well, we do increase our wealth of gemstone with what we're doing, but that's pretty much about it. And our doctor gave birth to a girl. So we're 16 now, not 15 anymore. Hell yeah. Sorta. Okay, so we're closing off the entrance here. But that hole in the floor, that won't be a big issue until something evil flying comes on by. And that is not nearly as often the case as it is with other nasties, so I'm quite chill. Oh yeah, so that's the good stuff. Ruby cell, 120 dwarf bucks. Once we polish them, they're worth even more. But so far, I do feel as if we're not finding too much here. But that's okay. Schist, on the other hand, is its reward in itself, as it is a really, really awesome looking dark brown stone. And honey yellow beryl, and that is fun, as we now have valuable gemstone as well in our portfolio. Let's see what we'll find up there in the north. And with that, we're ending today's episode. So the good part is we have now knowledge about all 3 layers of the caverns. That's pretty good start. I have been looking for all 3 layers of the caverns for much longer periods of time in previous fortresses. We also found some iron, not in the amounts that I'd like it to find, but we'll be getting there. If not, it's going to be a fun challenge to dig around in the layers where we find that stuff. And there is a fair chance that we'll be finding more when we dive deeper. That all being said, thanks a lot for watching. Drop me your comments down below, leave me a thumbs up, consider subscribing, and as usual, you will find in the description box lots of cool links. Among these, the playlist links. We have allied elves? No, we have conquered elves. Alright, next episode. Thanks for being around. Feel free to support Icon Gaming via the ways and means that you can find down there. A big thanks to everybody who does so, and a big thanks to you for watching this video. See you all in the next one. Bye bye.